Good morning, good morning. It is Saturday morning. It is 7:17 and we're sitting in the parking lot at work getting ready to go in. Hopefully it'll be a good day. Past couple of weeks it's been pretty good. And coming in at 7:30, I love it. I hope you're having a good week. I hope you had a good week. I hope you have a good weekend. The Super Bowl is tomorrow. I don't know. I'm going to make some wings and nachos. So Eddie is obviously excited about the Super Bowl. He loves football. Cowboys are his ultimate favorite, but he watches football regardless. Everyone's showing up. Half the time, this parking lot's like not full. So hopefully everybody comes to work. We'll see. But yeah, the mail's been pretty good this week and the packages. Yesterday I had this big giant box. Big box. And I picked it up and I was going to put it in. I was going to see if I could lift it first of all. Because if I can't lift it, I'm leaving it. Anyway, I pick it up and I hear a bunch of rattling and glass, like shards, huge chunks of glass just came flying out of it. And I was like, this is broken. Because it was just rattling. It was horrible. Anyway, it was going to this one house where it's a bunch of young Navy guys, and they go out to sea and they'll mail their things back to the house. It's weird. Like from overseas, they mail things to the house. Anyway, but they're never there. But I guess somebody's moving back from overseas or something, because in the box, because I looked, it was open and everything. And in the box were pots and pans and like cookware, all glass cookware, put into a big box, not wrapped up or just put into a box and mailed. Obviously the thing's going to be broken. It was everywhere. I wrote it up, damaged, blah, blah, blah. I did not take it. And I left a notice at their house like, hey, this is broken. I didn't break it. Maybe next time you should wrap your stuff up. Anyway, yeah. One time I was driving, I never really see them, but one time I was driving down there. It's my last relay. And they were in the front yard, bunch of buddies hanging out, and they were drinking. And they had a big sign in the yard, and it said, honk if you want us to take a drink. Because they were drinking beer. So when I got done and I drove past them, I honked. They took a drink. Yeah, I never see them. Anyway, I just wanted to check in and say hello, good morning, how are you? I find that if I don't start the vlog in the morning, I don't know, I feel like the later I start it, the less I've got to show you, which really, what do I have to show you? I just work, but I hope you're having a good day, and I hope that you're not working today. So I will check back in later and I'll let you know how the mail looks. It is 8:51 and we're heading out. I have about a 30-minute head start. So there's this person here at the post office at my station. There's this person at the post office at my station that I just don't get. It's not that I don't get along with them. It's that they are incredibly rude. And then every time I've come into contact and there's maybe a snarky or like I don't know what to say, because I don't want to be rude. I don't want to have beef at work. I don't have beef at work with it, and I don't want to. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to be fighting and fussing with people. But I'm to the point where I want to be like, hey, like, leave me alone. Or like, just, and it's not even like I want to say it in such that's not the way I would say it if I could say it. I would just, because every time they walk away, I'm like, maybe it's just their attitude, the way they are. Today, we had a new regular, and every time there's a new regular, blah, 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 they bring in Krispy Kreme donuts. Anytime a CCA makes regular, anytime somebody changes a route, blah, blah, blah. Anyway, donuts were brought in, and they're like, go get a donut. Okay, I go in, I get a donut. The said person is in the break room talking to another regular because they're getting ready to do route evaluations. So they want to like make sure our routes are up to speed, blah, 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 whatever. So I'm just standing there looking at the donuts. Like, should I get a donut? Should I do this? Is this a bad decision? I don't even know. I've got my gloves on that I've been working the mail. All right. So I like start poking around, not sticking my finger in the freaking donut. All right. First of all, Am I dumb? No. So I'm just looking. And then they look up at me and say, are you going to take your gloves off? No. They say, have you been handling the mail with your gloves? And I was like, yeah. And they were like, are you going to take your gloves off to get it? I think you should take your gloves off if you're going to get a donut. And I just like stared at them like this, like, what? And then I walked away. And maybe you're like, oh, Meredith, that's a valid point. It is. I get it. But you don't understand. I sound like a crazy person. No, you had to be there because she's just real. You know, and I'm like, yes, I'm going to take my gloves off. Like, what is wrong with you? It's just you had to be there you would have had to experience those little snarky comments, okay? Don't sit there and say, Meredith, that is a valid point. I get it. Like, I'm not overreacting. She is a piece of work. Anyway, just saying. Whatever. Anyway, I'm gonna go. I just had to let that out there. This is my cooler, and it is a mess right now, but I'll show you what I have in it. I made 2 of these, and this is a cheese stick with ham wrapped around it. And then I've got 2 eggs. I've got a sugar-free Jell-O pudding cup down there, and then my little chocolate candies. Diet Pepsi, water, and some like beef jerky in there. So that's what I've got going on for lunch today. Look what I got. I got a Valentine. A sweet little old lady gave me this just a few minutes ago. I thought that was super sweet. I wasn't expecting it. It is 4:36 and we are on the hunt for wings. I want to make them for the Super Bowl for Eddie. So I went to Walmart yesterday, but they didn't have any. So we're going to try Food Lion and see if they have any wings. All right, this is our option. This is all they have. $5.99. We're going to get them. We're getting night light bulbs finally. Look at this football cake. They have a football cake. Rams, Bengals. I just checked out. First of all, I don't like coming to Food Lion because you got to put your phone number in. Well, I don't know what phone number goes to the magical MVP card. So I kept putting my number in and they were like, it's not working. And I was like, well, can you just scan your card? I don't know. I don't care. Anyway, so they did. And those wings rang up $21.99 for those wings. Because I saw a sign beside them when I saw them and it said $21.99. I was like, what the hell? And then there was a sign that said $5.99 on the other side and there were wings over there. And I was like, no. I said that was $5.99. I saw the sign, you know. I saw the sign. Anyway, and I felt bad holding the line up, but hell no. They paying $21.99 for some wings. Anyway, so I held the line up and they went back and checked it and they were put in the wrong spot. Those wings were $21.99, but I paid $5.99 because I was like, well, they were nice because they said, well, it was clearly in the wrong spot, but gosh darn it, who would the hell? And the lady checked me out. She was like, the lady that checked me out said, you got a really good deal because somebody had just gone through her cashier and bought like 5 of those things at $21.99. That's $100. Hell no. Anyway, I got everything I needed, which wasn't much. I only spent $15, but because the total was like $45, and I was like, what? Then they did the magical MVP magic, and it brought it down. I don't like shopping here. I don't feel like I need to have a card. You're going to give me the discount anyway. I'm never going to have the card, and I'm always going to ask you to swipe yours, cashier lady. You know what I'm saying? So what's up? Why do I need a card? Anyway, I'm going to go home now and put my expensive wings in the freezer. Dinner's ready.
He's ready. He's ready.
It's ready. I'm going to go ahead and do my laundry tonight because I think tomorrow it's going to rain and I'm not trying to deal with it. Look at how cute my coin purse is. It's the Golden Girls. How cute is it? What?
I think it's been cold enough.
No.
Yeah.
I remember when the boys were little and like some days they couldn't even go to school because it was like 7 degrees. I'm just slaving away in my dungeon over here. Don't worry about me. It is time to replace the light bulb. I'm so excited. What? Are you kidding me? That thing's been on the whole time. It just wasn't pushed into the wall enough. Are you kidding me right now? This whole time, I could have had my nightlight. The nightlight was here when I moved in, and I love that thing. Like I told you, I get a little freaked out at night. Don't judge me. Whatever. At least it's on. While we're in the bathroom, I need to change this tomorrow. I have a really pretty shower curtain that kind of goes with that. I don't really have a theme in here, but I guess it's time to take this off. But the nightlight situation is solved. It is time to take care of the feet and the toes, which I try to do twice a month. I try to do scrubby, get off the dead skin, and I try to paint them and keep them nice and soft because those are my money makers. And we're going to paint them this color right here. I had about 100 nail polishes, but I got rid of all of them when we moved, and I have like a handful, so I don't have a lot to choose from, but we're going to go with this. And that's what I'm going to do, turn on some Vampire Diaries and work on my feet, and I will show you what they look like when I'm done. I'm going to go ahead and end the vlog, guys. I will talk to you tomorrow. As always, I will vlog again tomorrow. Bye, everyone.